Mr. Chansiri, you are as skint as can be. So, apparently, the Star have reported that Sheffield Wednesday are yet to resolve the payment issue and that Chansiri have been reaching out to business associates in an attempt to gather funds. Sheffield Wednesday owner Chansiri attempt to raise funds from external sources in an attempt to fulfil his obligation to pay May wages, salary of the club employees. The Star can reveal that the Star has evidence that suggests that in the last week, the Thai businessman whose family who owns Thai Union Group Food Empire has approached a number of businesses associated with proposed design to raise funds at short notice. The payment of a lower paid staff is believed to be his central priority. Now, I get that, lower staff being central priority, I get that, but it should be everyone. It was revealed last week that some players and the football staff had not been paid their wages for May, and a repeat situation occurred back in March. It got paid eventually on April 7th. That'll be too late. Staff members also not received their full salary last month, which May paid just $700 to their breath thing. And this is the problem for me, right? This is what's becoming more and more of a stupid bloody issue. The man is obviously struggling for cash. Just sell us. Or if there's a deal being in the works, say, get a loan and then just say, I'll take a chunk off the payment to sort it. The Star has also said that the impact by problem affected the emergency for the available of suffering financial hardship. Part payment by Wednesday. As of lunchtime on Monday, nothing had been paid. We already know about that. Speaking to the Star at the time of the March issue, Chansiri confirmed that Sheffield Wednesday were within one default day of the breach of the 30-day rule, which is punishable by a 3-window embargo. A hard and fast deadline to avoid has been hard to come by at things stand. Sheffield Wednesday have been invited to comment. So far, what we know is then that DC is struggling and frantically looking for cash. He's going through the back pockets, he's been through the piggy banks, and so far flies have fallen out of it. So right now, DC is in a situation where he got the cup out going, can you help me out here? I'll give you X, Y, and Z, but I'll pay you back this. What happens when you've got to pay them back and then you don't have it again? And stuff. How much is this? Is just beyond a joke now. Like, you don't have the funds to run a football club. You just don't. There's no harm in turning around and saying, I don't have funds to run this thing anymore. I'm going to have to sell this. And even if you have to sell it at a loss of profit, you will have to do that. I'm sorry, but there's certain standards and certain things you have to do. Paying your staff on time is one of the biggest things you could do in business. Is make sure they are paid on time. Yes, you are trying to get the people who are on limited wages paid, or the small amount granted. But you're going to not have a team. You don't have a team because there'll probably be players who are probably talking to agents and the PFA going, at what point can I void my contract? I've not been paid twice. This is dumb. We're in a position where the transfer window is open. I should be talking about Sheffield Wednesday being linked with X, Y, and Z player. Not the owner has decided to not decided, sorry. I don't think he's decided. The owner's not got the funds to pay people. You can't keep doing this. You cannot keep doing this. A deal for this club, I pray and I hope, is in the pipeline for someone to take it over. Not only for our fans, but more importantly for the staff who are at this football club. The staff deserve better. And I could quite happily understand why some staff would be typing up their CV going, I'm off. See ya. It's been nice, but I like to get paid on time. I get it. But you're going around trying to find money. You've been doing this since last week. If you've been doing this since the start of last week, how many people don't want to lend you money? Or how many people don't want to lend your family money due to this? That should say everything we should want to hear in one sense in how things are going if people are not willing to lend the family money or him money anymore. he is well and truly cooked. He cannot come out and say what he's going to say because it's not going to wash. Everything he says now is not going to wash. It's not going to help us. It's going to make things very, very difficult. Everything right now is now relying on someone who is in that position of trying to get something done fast and loose, fast and loose, fast and loose, fast and loose. There's no plan. There's no plan. There's no thought. There's no structure. Without structure, we cannot go forward. Without a plan, we cannot go forward. He does not have the funds to run a football club, let alone a business by the sounds of it, or as a business of this size. This is none of our problem but his. And who's the ones that suffer? The fans, the players, the staff. We're the ones that will get punished for his mistakes and his mediocrity of not doing very well. So as things stand, he's currently scrambling for money for trying to see what he can find and get out there so he can sort it, and how he can get things fixed and hope it's all done in time. But he's running out of time. It is currently the time of recording this video, 1:47 p.m. 5 p.m. UK bank shut. I'm going to take a guess, potentially by 9 p.m. tonight or 9 a.m. tomorrow we're embargoed. I'm going to take a stab in the dark because we don't know when they reported it. With the March payments, we were like one day away from doing it. 1 day away from being embargoed. The EFL need to sit him and make him do a fit and proper test rule. He does not have the funds to do it anymore. He will fail the 30-day. Give us the 30-day to 90-day or 90-day for him to find a new owner and get it sold. Enough is enough. We can't keep doing this. You've done it twice in the space of 3 months. Surely this should tell you that there's an issue. Surely this should be telling you that you don't have the funds for this. I don't want this to be how we are week in, month out, month in, month out. Last month I literally did a piece saying, hey, I'm having to do a video but talk about people paid on time. This is dumb. It's really dumb. So at the moment, Chansiri is scrambling to find anyone that will lend him any cash to pay the bill, which is the bill of the wages to his staff that he employs. The staff that he employs are waiting for their money and still don't have it at nearly 2 o'clock Monday afternoon on the 2nd of June. Ridiculous.